So, getting into some bigger topics today, Ubisoft Plus has now arrived on Xbox.
Here it is. It's here.
And there's some interesting things I wanted to point out because I have not seen anyone else talking about this. Not that we've watched every channel that's talked about it or read every news report. But it's going to be $17.99, so $18 a month to add Ubisoft Plus to your Xbox.
Right.
And this is not part of Games Pass. So Games Pass
This is separate.
will be a separate price if you want both. And I decided to look into some stuff. It looks like at first Ubisoft Plus is going to have 65 games.
Okay.
Which is a decent amount of games.
Right.
There was a lot of stuff like
That's 3 more than 62.
that is, yeah.
So,
It was there was a lot of stuff like like the Monopoly game or Jeopardy or Scrabble, like stuff like that Ubisoft makes as well. That's like I don't see myself needing to spend $18 a month to play those.
Why would you not want to play Monopoly monthly?
But I mean, it did look like it had all the Assassin's Creeds in there and everything. So
Ubisoft sounds a lot like our mother's game closet.
yeah,
which is cool.
but then as I started looking into it more, Ubisoft Plus is already somewhat on PlayStation. So for the middle package of PlayStation Plus Extra, which is only $15 a month, $14.99.
Okay.
You get the Ubisoft Classics bundle, which is 52 games.
Okay.
So you're missing 13 games.
Right.
I didn't compare directly to see which games are
Game to
missing. But that's still quite a few games, and that's not an extra price. And then you can also do premium with PlayStation Plus for $18.99, and you get the Ubisoft Classics bundle as well. And I know they call it Classics, but I know that it still had the Assassin's Creeds on there. It had stuff like Watch Dogs and like a lot more current games. It's not like Classics, like older
Right,
games.
like Pac-Man.
So I decided to figure this up, and if you want the same features you can get, let's take the difference in games out of the equation.
So we're doing a feature for feature comparison.
Feature for feature comparison because
Okay.
with PlayStation Plus Extra, you also get subscription to PlayStation Plus, which has tons of games to play, similar to Xbox Game Pass.
Right.
It gives you online play and all of that. So if you wanted that same feature on Xbox, you would have to get Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and Ubisoft Plus on your Xbox, which would be a total of $32.98. So basically $33 a month, compared to even at the most expensive PlayStation Plus Premium is $18 a month.
Interesting.
But there is some different things. Like, for instance, one thing that you'll be able to do with Xbox is you also get full access to the PC version of Ubisoft Plus, which has even more games. I think it's over 100 games. So you'd be able to play more games on PC if you have a gaming PC. But it'll also support cloud saves between the Xbox and a PC. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if it's worth $18 a month for me to have cloud saves between an Xbox and a PC. But it is an extra feature that you're not getting, where if you're just like, oh, well, PlayStation Plus.
So maybe if you're a heavy PC gamer that has an Xbox, maybe it's worth it to consider.
I'm gonna be honest. This is not for me. If I actually sit here, and I'd like someone to put this in the comments too, how many monthly subscriptions do you guys pay for?
Oh, I know.
And if you really thought it through, I think it'd make you sick.
Yeah.
I'm like, Paramount, okay, Hulu, all right, YouTube, it's
Peacock.
Peacock,
Yeah.
Peacock, Games Pass. It's just, I'm kind of over it at this point.
Is the fact that gaming is starting to become monthly subscriptions worrying you a little bit?
I mean, yes. Sorry, I should say yes, but I'm so into physical right now anyways that doesn't. I think Games Pass is cool for what it is.
I do too.
But at the same time, I always buy stuff physical, and I buy way more stuff than I can even play anymore, so I don't need anything else. But it's just in general, we're getting to this whole subscription-based monthly thing. I'm over it. It's not saving me money, people.
No, it's sad. I have not.
That's just me.
I have not bought any games physically for Xbox since the Series X came out. Actually, I take that back. I bought one. It was Scarlet Nexus, and it came out like the next week on Games Pass. And after that, I was like, I'm not buying any more games. So I now my system is any PlayStation exclusives. Obviously, I play it on PlayStation. If a game comes out that's not on Games Pass, I'll buy it for my PlayStation. And if it's on Games Pass, I'll just play it on Games Pass.
Interesting. That's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty smart. I gotta say, to chime in with this whole theory about, because I know in an episode past we've talked about physical games versus digital, and that would be a concern looking into the future, like, because you could totally see companies trying to mess with you, like, well, you know what, eventually, like, if you ever want to play a game, you gotta have our pass or whatever.
Think about the whole Activision and Microsoft thing, that's pretty much going through now at this point, where what if Xbox says, oh, if you ever want to play a Call of Duty game, you have to have Games Pass?
Yeah.
They have every right to do that.
Yeah.
If they own the game now at this point.
That's true.
So they could just, instead of buying the game for $70, which, yes, seems like a lot up front, but you're talking, $70 in 12 months, that's less than $7 a month, and then you never have to pay again if you wanted to break it up by month. Where you're talking $15 a month for the rest of your life to play that game.
Right. So what we're trying to say is don't take our physical games away, guys.
Yeah.
Just leave it.
Here's the thing. I think it depends on how much you like the Ubisoft games. Like, if you're super into all the Assassin's Creeds, but if you're already into those games, you probably already have them. That's why this is kind of confusing to me, because while I can see maybe 2 or 3 games that sound interesting, I think I'd still just rather go play them, buy them. Yeah. Some of them I already have, the ones that sound interesting, and the ones I don't, I'd rather just go buy, because most of them on the list are not so new that they're even going to be full price.
Right.
So you'd save a lot more money just by buying the couple games and having them forever. There is one thing that they did claim, which this isn't the case yet. Ubisoft does claim that on the Xbox version of Ubisoft Plus, they will have day one games when they release moving forward. So say a new Assassin's Creed comes out. According to what they say, it sounds like that should just go into your library immediately. So that's kind of cool. But again,
okay, real quick.
After 10 months of paying $18 a month, you've spent more than you would have spent on the $70 game in the first place.
All right, left to right. Adam, is Ubisoft Plus for you? Yes, no.
No, but put in the comment section, because hey, this is a judgment-free zone.
We
like opinions.
All
we
love
gonna
you.
have
We're
different opinions.
We're giving you the news. We have opinions, but you know what? You do too.
It is not for me.
Jordan, yes
it's
or no?
Not for me. Not at all.
Not for me either. That's a 0 for 3 for us. But
so
again, we're not judging you.
Yeah, if it's for you, then you're probably disagreeing with our opinion, and you know what? That's totally fine. Yeah.
Say your
reasons. I'm happy for you if that is for you.
And there are probably people that this is very beneficial. And I know we're talking a lot about this one topic, but I could see it where it's like, maybe there's one Assassin's Creed I haven't played yet or something, and I'm like I haven't played Valhalla. So it's like, maybe one day I'm like, I want to play that. I guess maybe I just buy Ubisoft Plus.
No, it goes on sale for probably $20. It's the same price.
No, you're right. It does. so still not worth it. I was gonna say, if there's one game you want to play, maybe you buy it for that month and cancel it. But no, you're right. At this point, most of those games, if you've waited that long, I think the only thing that makes it worth it is the day one stuff.
It's just not for me.
It's not.
It's not for me either. I'm just trying to come up
like
with.
I said, it could be for you, and you should make your case in the comments.
Yes,
because
let us know if it is for you and why you like the idea. I'm trying to come up with a reason where I might do it.
They're going to be, in a few months, going to be implementing new rollouts. So it's going to start with Ubisoft, then it's going to be Uba Medium, and then
Uba Hard.
Uba Hard is their top package.
That doesn't sound right.
It doesn't actually. So let's move on.
Okay. So, another big thing that happened this week was there was a state of play.
A lot of gameplay.